Watch your intro.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, welcome to 28th and Jefferson. My name is Joshua Black.
I am Shekinah.
And we have a very special guest in the building. Please introduce yourself, Black Queen.
I'm yours truly, Brittany.
Yours truly, Brittany. We're in the building. We have food.
Yes.
We have exotic drinks.
Excited.
And a dessert. Can you please explain to us and the people what we're doing here? What we working with?
We are working with fully raw, plant-based, high vibrations type of eatery.
All right.
Alright, so we have a taco here. Yes. That's plant-based, and we have chips. And you said that you made these yellow chips? Yes, the corn chips.
Out here making corn chips. That's too real.
That's fancy.
And you made this. What is this? Purple?
I didn't make those.
Okay.
Those are corn as well, but they're blue corn. The blue corn
Blue
chips.
corn
Yeah,
chips.
I like those.
How would one make a yellow corn chip? With corn, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm out here, baby.
You would get the corn off of, the cob.
A cob, of course, yes.
And then you would puree it with the mixture of some other things like flaxseed and a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. And I put it on a dehydrator sheet. And then I put it on my dehydrator, and it dehydrates for about 24 hours. And
Damn, it takes 24 hours to make Fritos?
Yes.
Well, I'll be damned.
If you're making your own, but you don't have to worry about the excess chemicals
right.
and the other, like the bad oils, like the canola.
Gotcha.
You don't have to worry about any of that if you're making it home. And plus, you can make just for you or just for enough for your family.
Oh, right. Okay. Now, I got 3 sauces in front of me. What are they and what do I do with them?
The yellow tinted one is like a nacho cheese, but it's not real cheese, of course.
It got a nice kick to it.
It's plant-based, yes.
Okay. That's for my chips.
That's for your chips.
All right.
The purple sauce.
Yes, the purple sauce here.
Is a yours truly special. I would style that as like a spicy sour cream.
Okay.
And that should go on your taco.
It should go on the taco.
Yes. You need your utensils.
I need my utensils. There was a man that was supposed to bring utensils.
She told the one that forgets everything to bring utensils.
But you know.
Why don't you use your chip?
All cultures don't. Listen here. I'm a very resourceful man.
All cultures don't what?
All cultures don't have to have utensils.
It's an African culture.
I'm trying to save my man what I'm doing right here. He didn't have
It's an African culture.
You see what I'm saying? We taking it back to our roots, man.
Right next to Wakanda. Right.
Exactly.
Right.
All right, so now we got our purple. Now I got my mix. What is this here? What are we doing with this?
That is just the standard guacamole, a little bit.
Standard guacamole. It looks better than guacamole. I'm not a guac fan.
You're not. Why not?
I don't know. I'm picky. I went vegan for a year, believe it or not. It just didn't consist of guac.
You gonna put all that on your taco?
I'm gonna just dab a little bit. A little dab, a little dab will do you. What do you say?
I would say I'll use that as the dip, but it's up to you.
Dip for the chip.
Yes.
All right
Because
then.
it's so much flavor in the taco. You have to remember that this is like raw.
Okay. What's the difference between raw and regular vegan? Raw vegan, correct?
It's not cooked.
Aha. Okay, not cooked.
Everything is plant-based.
So what is this meat that's not meat? Like what? It looks like meat, but what is this?
It's not meat. It is nuts.
Really?
Yes.
What kind of nuts?
Walnuts.
You wouldn't even be able to tell. And I don't even like walnuts.
I don't even like guacamole.
It's good.
Sometimes you gotta roll that thing up like it's back in the day.
Well, I just have to put a disclaimer out there because I only have one sauce, and that's because I have a citrus allergy, so I couldn't partake in the other 2 sauces that everyone else has. I assume that they're good because this taco is you can't even tell that it's missing anything. This is good.
Oh, yeah, you are.
I'm excited.
Damn.
What you thinking, Josh?
This is good. This is my first raw vegan meal, I believe. We don't have no raw vegan spots in Nashville, do we?
No, they don't.
I ain't ate raw vegan. I don't have, I did my thing, but it's hard right here. I don't know how you did the nuts with the meat and shit, you know what I mean? I don't know how you did all that, but
there's nuts in here. And I'm usually like very picky, and my taste buds can usually
You can't eat nuts either?
nuts. I just don't like them.
I was fat in my past life, so I know. I be knowing.
You know where I'm gonna go, but I ain't gonna do it. The camera's on. I'm like, yeah, you ain't gonna like nothing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because the camera stops you.
No, I'm just like, I don't. Come on, what we talking about?
This is good.
And the thing about it is that once you start, I guess, opening yourself up to these type of foods, it's hard to eat a regular taco again because now you know that I can use plants, vegetables, and fruit and come up with something that's so flavorful.
It is
and
hidden.
it
This ain't that.
kind of good.
I ain't gonna lie.
This is good.
I ain't gonna lie. And I got a shit on the restaurant to make this. I went vegan for a year, like I said, and it was, I went to restaurants because one thing about veganism, you gotta cook a lot, right? Which ain't bad. Sometimes I get lazy and go to a restaurant. Man, some of these restaurants that ain't. I like what's the one on Buchanan?
Southern beef.
Southern beef.
Southern V, they do their thing.
It's good.
That's black owned though.
I like Southern beef.
So I'm saying, so they kind of cater to what I'm talking about. I went out to East Nashville to Graves. It's in respect to Graves, but everything tastes the same. You know what I mean? Like they get you through. But after a while, it's like, dang, they got like 7 things on the menu. Everything tastes like the same thing, and I don't know. But it's right here. It's that flavor right here. It's like that. It's got that kick. I ain't never had a kick when I went to Graves. I fuck with the Graves. You know what I mean? Don't listen. I ain't trying to disrespect them, but I'm just saying for people that, cause like we deep in the South, so it's hard to get people to try to get off of that slave soul food. You know what I mean? But it's right here hitting. I ain't gonna lie. Now tell me how you got to this point. What'd you grow up eating?
I grew up eating a standard American / African American diet, just like you, I'm sure.
So
Hold. I never ate chitlins for the record. Why y'all niggas eat chitlins? Y'all out here.
I ate chitlins.
I'm hot at you.
I tasted chitlins, and that was it.
No, I
Smell it.
what?
Chitlins.
So I'm the only real one over here.
No, I'm sorry. Now my boy did. Most people have. In her defense, I say 80% of us done ate chitlins.
You had to try it. You had to. You can't say that you
Thank
didn't
God
like
my mom
anything
didn't like it.
until you tried it. I tried it, and that was it. I didn't like them. They were, no.
Yeah, so the basic standard, eggs, bacon for breakfast, sausage, cheeseburgers. When did you start?
I mean, there's only I did have some sort of, I guess, structure in my house. Like, my mom wasn't never really too strict on us, but she made sure that we had something green.
Okay, I respect that. How
So
many
she-
of y'all was it?
Yeah.
It was just me and my brother growing up in the house.
Who's
An older
older?
brother. I had my older brother. I'm the youngest.
All right, okay.
So, but she made sure that we never had like a lot of pop in the house.
Okay. Hold on, you from up north?
No, I have family from up north, so maybe that's why I get
I'm like, pop? You know what I'm saying?
We had
What was a pop? You had a Coke in the house, cold drink. You know what I mean?
the cold drink.
Thank you. That spells COLE drink.
Cold drink.
All right.
We like juice,
I respect that.
you know, but we always had the fruits and all those things. My mom was in the medical field,
Okay.
so
So y'all ate pretty healthy, but y'all ate the
but we
standard.
still ate the standard thing.
Gotcha.
All right. So when did you decide? What motivated you to switch? Because especially deep in the South, man, that's hard to. It's almost impossible to switch that. You live 20, 25, 30 years eating bacon. What made you say, "Oh, I can't do this"?
For me, it's always been a gradual growth in everything, in all aspects of my life.
Okay, so you didn't go from eating bacon to raw vegan.
No, I don't look at myself as being some revolutionary, like, abrupt stop what I'm doing and then going.
Yeah.
I am an evolutionary
Okay.
in all aspects. So everything that I do is going to be gradual. So whether it's starting just, come out of college, we gained the weight going to college, so just coming out and trying to lose weight. And
I smoked so much I couldn't gain weight.
I don't have that testimony.
I mean,
I didn't gain a pound in college.
I was addicted to
we
substance
were,
abuse.
I know, my homegirl Ashley, like, we was doing ridiculous things in college.
There we go.
We were going to, like,
What college you went to?
On the Border, University of Memphis. So we'd go to On the Border for, like, dinner,
first pill down
and
there.
then we'd go to Rafferty's for dessert. Like, we were doing real ridiculous things.
Rafferty, oh yeah.
Getting the big brownies.
Hold on, you know Winrow and When you graduate, well, we ain't gonna say that. Oh, what about, oh, let me see who you know.
I'm your elder, I think.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of people that go to the school. How you gonna narrow it down?
Cause I knew
to
the
one
nigga down
person?
there I went to, and I went down there, and I should have never went down there. Memphis, y'all too ratchet for me. I can't handle it. I don't know how many.
If I was from Memphis,
No,
not
y'all. I know you from Nashville, ain't it? Yeah, see, you got respect for yourself. Y'all boys down there in Memphis, I don't fuck with y'all. A dude told me, we went to the mall. Bro, I said, hey, well, can you get my meal? I got his meal. I'm thinking he down. Bro, he had all kind of bread.
your fault.
Yeah.
That's what he
Yeah,
did.
right. You live and you learn.
Y'all boys on sites down there.
He came up.
He came, I bought him Chinese food.
I do have a question though.
Andrell was his name.
In regards to, so we have these lovely drinks here. Mine is modified because of my sister's allergy.
Yeah, hers is all vodka. Mine's water. She's an alcoholic, so that's why she likes to.
Mine is what you said, coconut based?
It's coconut
Water based.
What,
This is really good.
what's in there?
It looks like we have blueberries, grapes, raspberries, kiwi, pineapples, strawberries, and mint leaves.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought
This is
I was gonna be in
delicious.
here not eating this and trying to use something. I came in here thinking, because Jada was like, we got food. I came in here planning on telling you I already ate. Because I was like, I ain't gonna be able to eat this shit. It hit. I ate the whole taco. It was hidden. That's crazy. So I actually ate that. That's real. And I'm
That
very.
taco about to get ate.
Yeah.
I'm just
Had
taking my time because I want to enjoy this dessert too.
We got dessert.
Then we have.
This was real that you came in here with the raw food and you liked it. It's spicy.
What kind of dessert do we have?
Okay.
Well, I have.
You have I guess you would call it like a plant-based Reese's cheesecake. But the nut is based off of cashews and almond butter. And chocolate, it's made with cacao, the pure chocolate, and a little maple. And the crust is made out of dates and walnuts.
Let's give it a try. So you're a big fan of nuts. That's just it. I mean, I just figured this would be right up our alley.
Not actually.
That's right. How's that nut treating you?
Pretty good, savory.
This chocolate is fire.
Chocolate's better than vanilla, some say.
And I love chocolate. This is good.
That's real.
This is really good.
That's good. What is this called here? What is this? Did you just say that?
Yes, I did.
Well, don't worry about it. They called it. I'm on that end.
Now yours is
now what I got here?
Yours is the blueberry.
I appreciate that you put my name on this.
Yes.
Everybody ain't that real. Thank you for that. I got a muffin. Is that correct?
It is not a
It's
muffin.
not a muffin.
Well, I'm sorry. We're gonna edit this out later.
I thought it was a muffin.
Well, this is.
It's because it comes in a cup.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on
Gotcha.
now. I got blueberries. I'm putting my blueberries
Oh, it's
on.
a triple layer. They got
Now
Yeah,
what?
this has like the standard cheesecake layer and then the blueberry layer.
Tell me what I'm working with right here. This for the people at home.
This is the
I like how you
blueberry
make Cheesecake Factory.
cheesecake.
Okay, it's blueberry cheesecake.
Yeah, of course, it's plant-based and it's raw.
Okay.
cheesecake.
The
Raw.
same
No.
crust.
You like? You prefer raw over? Go ahead. I'm sorry. That's not appropriate.
Do you want me to explain to you
I would love for you to
why
explain, 'cause that-
raw is a good way to go?
I always prefer
Well, I
raw.
believe so.
Yeah, I'm more of a raw man. I ain't went back actually once I did go raw. So you can continue. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, you should definitely be eating lots of
I eat a
raw
lot.
fruit and vegetables in order to continue to raise and keep your vibration pretty high, your frequency.
That's a fact.
The reason that is because typically the healthy human, our frequency should be around 62 to 72 hertz.
That's what it should be.
It health at a health.
Now, what is the average? Do you know the average of?
That is the average of a healthy person.
Okay.
But like,
I feel
so
like Americans ain't healthy.
when it falls to about 52 is when you can be susceptible to the common cold.
Oh.
And then when it falls to around under 50, that's when disease can start. And when it gets to 46 is when cancer starts to develop.
So how do you determine what your hertz are? Like how do you figure that out?
It's actually a combination of things of what contributes to your frequency. So it's not just on a physical level. It's not just what you're eating.
Oh,
What you eat is definitely a part of it because everything around us has a vibration, whether it's visible or not.
Even music.
sound.
Cause I was studying for tests, and I would go to YouTube, and I would go to like peaceful music to study, and I would listen to things that had so many hertz
Yes.
to try to raise my, my vibrations.
So when things that could contribute to your vibration going lower would be things like the music you listen to or the books you read.
Like Lil Uzi Vert, that'd probably bring you down to a 12.
The people you surround yourself with.
Oh yeah, see.
Now the thing is that living foods have naturally going to have a higher frequency. So things like processed things and things that are cooked, when you kill the enzymes and the natural, the minerals that are in the food, the frequency level is going to drop. When things are like dead, the frequency will be closer to zero.
Right, you're right, good call.
So that's kind of like the difference between, growing and dying. Because everything that we do is going to contribute to one of those things. Nothing stands still, as we know, because we just talked about vibration. Everything has that. So I just try to incorporate as many living things in order to keep that vibration. So that's also with.
She texted me earlier and asked, does sex raise or lower the vibration?
It depends on who you're having sex with.
That's what I try to tell her. I said, you gotta stop having sex with them bones, and you ain't even gotta worry about that. You can go ahead. She just always try to do sick shit. And I just say, you can't do that.
Please
You need to have. You need to be
He's
with somebody.
still high off of his comedy act.
You need to do something that with somebody that you
so
vibe
he's
with.
just full of
So it's
jokes
about good
today.
vibes, man. I try to tell her that. She always, thank you for clearing that up. The guac is good. But I'm not a fan of guac. It hit. So thank you for that.
You like it?
It's good. Huh? Yeah, the guac's good. Okay, hold on. So you went to Memphis. We never got on how you went from eating regular Southern food.
So yeah, so it was just the progression from that.
So you went pescatarian?
I started juicing.
Okay, what made you do that?
My mom and my stepdad wanted a juicer one Christmas, and I got it for him. I went because I do the most. An extremist, so I'm either all the way this way or all the way this way.
Yeah, me too.
So I did the most. I got them as the most expensive, best rated juicer one Christmas.
Yeah.
And I think for like a week or two, they were going to like Costco's and stuff, buying fruits and trying to really make juice out of fruit, and just wasting a lot of time. And then after like a week or two after that, it sat on top of the stove.
Oh, see, yes, I be
for like a year and collected
you
dust.
don't want to clean it. That's the thing.
So I had a friend at work who had started juicing. I go over her house and she started showing me recipes. I was like, you know what? I could do this at home. And so I asked my mom, I was like, y'all ain't using that juicer. Can I just have it?
Same thing I did with my mom. I took it quick.
So I got it. I got the juicer, and then I started doing green juices at night for my dinner.
Like what's in it? What do you mean? What do you put in it?
My favorite go-to recipe would be 2 leaves of kale, I think 3 handfuls of spinach, 2 carrots, 1 whole Granny Smith, a half of lemon, and 1 cucumber, and a little thumb of ginger.
Okay.
That was my favorite.
Okay.
And that's all you had for dinner?
For dinner, yeah.
And were you full? Were you still hungry?
And I'll get full. Because I had started, by that point, when I got
You gotta
started
train for that,
juicing, I
don't
was
you?
training myself.
Yeah.
Like to, I was really about like, I'd have my oatmeal and 2 pieces of turkey bacon or a banana for breakfast. And then lunch, I'd have like some sort of salad or rice and like some vegetables or something like that.
Yeah.
Then I do my workout. And for me, after I work out, I was never really hungry. Some people get really hungry after working out.
Starving.
And
But
I'm just thirsty.
I went to the mosque a few times. They were saying that Elijah Muhammad, the guy who taught Malcolm X, was saying that our stomach's not supposed to necessarily digest all this food that we talk to digest, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, real heavy foods.
Right.
It kind of makes it tired throughout 50, 60 years. So it's probably a natural thing to, kind of taper it off throughout the day. You know what I mean?
Right, which brings me to this. So after I started doing the juicing, I started going towards doing more fast. So then I started doing like water fast, which is extremely difficult.
Okay.
But it was more so on not
How
just
much
the
water?
health. Like
Like a gallon?
as much as you. I drink a gallon normally a day.
That's tough.
But when
Does the
you're
peeing ever stop?
yes.
Okay, I figured. That's what I was wondering.
You just gotta after the morning.
Yeah, your
your
bladder-
pretty settles in after the morning. That's what I found. Yeah.
Okay.
But so it was more so about mental discipline because I felt like
Yeah.
if you can control your mind enough to, I guess, stay away, from food or as what people look at as being deprived.
Right.
You can pretty much start to create anything for yourself and manifest. So with fasting, it was definitely it's a spiritual journey. It's extremely hard, and it's not supposed to be easy.
Right.
But I did periods of that. I've done periods of different types of cleanses.
What's some benefits if I'm fasting? What did you notice?
Well, like you just had mentioned, it's one thing is giving your body a break from digesting.
Yeah.
You start to sleep. You get real rest. So to the point where you stop needing to sleep as long because your body has already recovered. Like after the first few days is super hard. Like I'm not gonna, for me, like day 3 I can go up my stairs. Like if I'm sitting at work, I'm on the computer and I just happen to do this, I'm about to fall asleep. It's hard. But then once you get to a point where your body starts to gets past that detox phase, then you will get more clarity.
How many days do you?
I always shoot for 10.
10 days.
I shoot for 10. Have I made 10 yet? No.
What's the longest you went?
As long as I've gone 6 days.
6 days.
I tried to do Ramadan once.
That's a little different.
Yeah, very different.
It's not really fasting.
And I couldn't even do that.
Should I say that?
I mean, it's not. It's still it's like a disciplinary practice.
It's pretty much intermittent fasting now.
Yeah, and you can't have sex. That's key.
Well,
For some.
Well, some.
I was like, was that hard for you?
Still, after the sun goes down, they think that it's a different.
No, I try to let go completely. I don't even.
What? You don't even what?
I'm just saying, some even do the self play, and I just say, nah, I'm in it to win it.
You really shouldn't do that.
That's what I say. It's
that
tough
what you
to say. It's tough. That's tough. See, I don't know about y'all.
Is that what you say?
They say men think about that a lot. What was it? Every 10 seconds?
I read this thing today that said that if you are constantly thinking that there's something that you need to cleanse, this is a detox, because that's not natural.
Oh, well.
That could be
Here we
those
go,
chemicals.
We've learned that I'm not natural. I am, okay, I mean, I that would make sense to me.
But you're a work in progress.
Yes.
So as long as you are
and the closer I am to nature, and the closer, like when I was going through my veganism, it wasn't that crucial. But then when it did happen, it was, it was crucial.
So tell me, I guess tell the people, why did you decide to go vegan?
Yeah.
Documentaries. I was watching Netflix and saw where the food was coming from.
So you had a connection to the animals.
It was two. It was one, they gonna really kill us out here. They don't care. They'll feed us stuff that they know is gonna kill us just for the bread. That was one. And I'm thinking the chicken, because you get the chicken at the store and it's got the chicken smiling at you on the pasture and he's just chilling and you know what I mean? But he's not even at ain't no farms just raising chickens unless you're going to the farm or something. These chickens is in these, what is it called, cage folds or something. They getting abused, they pump full of steroids and they knowing it's going to kill you and cause cancer. And I was like, boy, that'll kill it. Then two, the animal cruelty caught me too. And then also, I just figured it was just that Americanism in me that I wanted to get out of me. You know what I mean? I wanted to get all of that Americanism up out. And Americanism.
That is
it. There was a lot of that inside of me. I mean, we got to work, every day to get that out. Because that's all we see. It's all we, put into our brain, our mouth and stuff. So.
But you're no longer a vegan.
Man, I slipped. It's also my environment I keep around too. I was mostly isolated at the time when I was doing this. I was just like me and my girl, that was it. And then I got a new job. I started hanging with, new people. And they just hardcore Southerners. So I didn't necessarily go back to meat and pork. I mean the pork and the beef. But I was like, I can just do a little cheese. So then I went to vegetarian for about 2 months. I was like, well, shit, fish ain't gonna hurt me. I go down here to Egg Drill, get some. So, and then, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Egg.
Then they would chicken sometime, and they got the wings or something. And I'm like, well, shit, I might well grab a wing or two. You know what I mean? So then now I'm just in the mix of just flowing around, you know what I mean? But then when I try to go vegan, but it's just to me, it's I need that inspiration. I need to I stopped reading about it. It was almost like when you said you gotta go hard, I go hard to go home. if I'm not constantly ingesting the information that's real, my body just starts flowing around. You know what I mean? So that's what kind of happened. I just slipped up and I stopped like feeding myself that inspiration. You know what I mean? But it's still in my brain. Like I know I'm bullshit. If I'm eating like chicken, I'm like, man, this ain't real.
Yeah.
But I just dumb it down anyway. And then I'd be lazy with the cooking. Like I was in my cooking bag when I was, you know, cooked. And I never went raw. I never got there. I wanted to go raw, but I never got to there. I went vegan hardcore, planned on going raw, and then
Reverted back.
yeah.
And now we here.
I'm back.
I will tell you this. That,
All right, talk to me.
Like I told Jonathan, to be clear,
Mm-hmm.
I am not an advocate for any specific diet or lifestyle other than being an advocate for yourself
Okay.
and doing what is best for you and what you feel.
Mm-hmm.
I am not vegan, to be clear.
Okay.
I am not vegetarian. I don't categorize myself in any of those, what I like to call food religions. I eat based off of how I feel and where I want to be, and how I want to feel.
But you don't eat dairy.
I don't eat dairy.
Okay. You don't eat cooked food.
I don't eat cooked food right now.
Okay.
Will I, like I tell people, I said, do I see myself in the future never eating crab legs again? No, I love crab legs. I don't know.
It's too much work.
I don't know when.
I love it. Ooh, I love
You do all that work and get a little bit of meat.
So you like the easy life as well?
Yes. I'm like, you gotta crack all the kneecaps and all that just to get a little cheap. Nah, I'm sorry.
That's the beauty of it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a
Some
reward.
garlic butter.
Yes.
You get you a chicken wing, you eat the meat, and
Right.
it's time to go.
And then when you can pull it out right and it didn't break.
You be sucking on.
Shrimp, you gotta punch your tail, you gotta.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't.
man.
You gotta break the head off. I ain't with all that, man. I can't mess with it. So how do you go on? So when you talk to men and date, what do they say? They say let's go on a date. Let's go to Ruth Chris. What do you tell them? I can't do it.
Wait, why did you automatically assume that she's out here dating?
Well, first of all, she's a beautiful black queen. People ain't gonna just let that walk by all day and just not say what's good with it. You know what I mean?
Are we gonna address the etymology of queen? Or let them know another episode?
What? Let's talk to me. Well, we gotta go back to that. We ain't gonna just skip over dating.
We're gonna come back to that.
We can go back. What I'm saying is, I'm just saying like going out to eat. Is like a man say, hey, let's go out to eat, and he says, hey, let's go to Ruth Chris. What do you tell that man?
Well, right now I'm more so in a place that would be more open to a man that wants to do something other than eat.
So if he says let's go on a date, you gonna say, oh, that's whack.
No, I don't say, oh, that's whack.
Okay. What you gonna say?
I don't hear anybody that says let's go on a date. They'll say let's
Right.
go
to Ruth
the
Chris.
movie. They don't say that.
They don't say let's go eat.
No
What are niggas
man
talking about out here?
is saying let's go to Ruth Chris.
They gonna say you
let's go
hungry?
out to eat.
Hold on. So people ain't out here
Or,
saying.
do you want to go
So you-
grab a bite to eat? Let's go out for lunch. Let's go out for dinner.
Okay, let's go out for dinner.
I'll say, ooh, like, I want to see. They'll say something like, I want to see you. Like, what are you doing? So I'm like, oh,
Okay.
okay, blah blah blah. Let's go to High Garden. We can have some tea, or let's go.
I love
on a
High
hike.
Garden.
Me too.
Yes.
But I'm saying so you're the planner. He ain't saying I got a spot for us to go to.
Right.
It depends. Like,
See, I'm a planner. I got to. I'm not necessarily controlling, but I got to have a plan. Cause then,
So if that happens, then I would, typically if somebody I'm talking to, they know what I'm doing right now, so they probably wouldn't come to me like that.
okay, but then how do you? So I'm saying, how do you eat with like friends? Like if friends say, let's go out to eat. Like what do you say? Because that's what my problem came. Everybody like, let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings or something. I'm like,
But if
well,
her friends know that this is what she's doing, they're not gonna invite
Yeah, but
her
then
and
at
be
the
like,
same-
let's go out to eat.
but do you not get a sense of like, damn? You're like, so they
No.
going out to eat. It's still Friday night, and you want to
We
kick
like
it.
to, like I said, I think I'm a little your elder.
Okay.
But we like to chill. And so I like to have people to come over and we hang out.
Okay, that's
and
cool.
I prepare stuff for them, or I hang out at their house, and we do things like that.
Oh, so
But
as
we can
opposed to
also
hitting the
do
Buffalo Wild Wings, just say come over and we're gonna cook something.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody talks about. Do we say that on Buffalo?
Go out to eat. Y'all act like people ain't going out to eat out here.
Nobody goes. Well, like go
people
for
do.
it. Like,
People
go
do.
for it.
If you go out to eat, 97% of restaurants ain't vegan. Nowhere close.
Right.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying. When people say let's go to restaurants, you just tell them I'm gonna eat at the crib, or come through, let's cook something.
Or you can suggest
or you
a
can-
vegan restaurant.
Or
to
we
go
can
to.
still, I can
Damn,
still
with
go. I'm not trying to be awkward with anyone.
Mhm.
You can pretty
But
much
then,
find something anyway. Even if
the
I
vegan
get
options be
some
trash.
lettuce and I just have
Right.
my own dressing in my purse,
There we go. Okay.
then that's that. But most of the time we hang out at the crib, and to be honest, life's been busy the last year.
Okay.
So I really haven't, like my friends to see me, they come over.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So you started eating. You went. So did you go pescatarian, or did you go like what did you start cutting off to get to raw veganism, or to?
It's not raw
That is
veganism.
correct.
I keep trying to tell him.
When did you?
He ain't listening.
When did you start to eat the things that you currently eat?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, no, not when. Like, what's
I
the,
picked up things throughout the year.
Yes.
That's what you're getting to?
Yes.
It was
gradual.
So it's a gradual
okay.
thing.
But when-
So right now, it's just
Mhm.
that, like, I will go through stages of doing it solely. And then there will be times that I may want to switch to something else. Like, I may just get a cream. Like, I was telling my friend, like, I really want some soup.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hot soup. So it might be a time where I make some, vegetable soup or whatever, and I eat it. Like, I like doing that, making big batches of something, and then I just eat it throughout the week. It also, for me, depends on seasons. What things are available and what type of foods are in season, and what I'm going to do. If the summer, if I'm traveling or things like that, it may be easier for me to say, I'm going to be eating fish. It just depends. Like, I actually, as a trip that I had scheduled for September, and you have to fill out this thing like for activities and stuff.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, well, right now I'm doing plant-based,
Right.
but by then I don't know, I may be wanting some fish.
Okay.
So
So
it just depends.
what about yoga and meditation? Do you throw that into your mix, or do you kind of keep things separate? 'Cause I find that most people that eat consciously also are conscious about meditation and maybe even yoga. Is that something that you experienced or not really?
Yeah, it should be a full lifestyle, in
Yeah.
my opinion, is what you're doing. Like, if what you're doing is for a specific purpose. Like, I know there's vegans that say, they're about the animals.
Mhm.
So it may be easy for them to eat some things that I may never eat.
Mhm.
Like, I don't eat the breads and all of those things, but I've
breads.
never really ate like a lot of bread and gluten because I know what it does to me.
Mhm.
But there's vegans that may eat a lot of those fake fried foods to emulate something
Tofu
else
and
or
stuff.
whatever, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not into that
Yeah.
at all. Like, when I was in Bali back in the fall, it was a lot of the food with the tempeh and the soy. And
You don't
I
mess
was
with that, the tempeh and the setting
You
and all
can't do
that?
too much soy. Soy.
Yeah, especially me.
This is not my
good
thing.
for you.
Yeah.
My
So, yeah,
thing.
estrogen.
Yeah, it got a lot of estrogen. You eat a lot of that,
You
then
have too much soy.
You got
I know.
man
Titties and
boobs?
stuff.
I said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They said Bruce Jenner was eating that.
He did.
Is that what happened?
Probably.
No, I just threw that out there.
Anyway, we are going to switch over real quick to our think tank.
Okay.
Okay.
In this bowl is either a question or a phrase, and you just want to say the first thing that comes to your mind. Ready?
Yeah. I'm good at that. This is. Yes. I'm soaking it in. I love it when.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I don't know why I read that. I thought of some rap song like.
Talk to me. What you talking about?
But I can't think of what it would be. I couldn't finish the lyric.
Call me Big Pop.
There it is.
And your hands in the
That's
air.
one.
Yeah, I mean, Big was in his bag. You can go ahead.
Okay. I love it when people enjoy my food.
That's good.
All right.
And we definitely enjoyed it. I'm gonna finish this, by the way. I just didn't want to eat too much on camera. Oh my.
Relationships. First thing comes to my mind, relationship. It's corny. I just say healthy, productive.
That's good.
Just productive. Don't get drained.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times in my life growing up, I feel like I was the smartest person, or you know what I mean. And that you think that's some cool, but you can't grow like that. Everybody else growing. You need to be the low key, the not. You know what I mean. You need to be learning from everybody you're around. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
It ain't cool to be the smartest person in the room. I would say that.
Oh, okay. What is the most important aspect of forgiveness?
Forgiveness overrated.
Especially
Especially black folk, we be forgiving everything.
the most important aspect of forgiveness. Your peace. I always say your peace. Because you walking around here just mad and angry and holding a grudge towards everybody, like you don't have a peaceful life. But if you let it go and forgive that person, not for them but for yourself, you'll have a life of peace.
Yeah. But forgiveness can be a poison to black folk. I can tell you that right now. I feel like every time we get shot in the street, we got to talk about forgiveness too. We got to be careful with that. Because when Osama and them came with them planes, it wasn't no forgiveness. It was, let's go kill Osama. So, all right.
How did we?
I'm just saying, because I just want people to know, like, we not, because a lot of the, you know what I mean, the Christians be teaching that forgiveness, man. I'm like, man, fuck all that.
Wow.
I mean, respect to the Christians. I'm just saying, fuck all that forgiveness, man. They don't be forgiven.
It's not about them. It's for you.
Man, you forgive too much, you get. I
Get
feel
what?
like Native Americans were very forgiving. And they out of here.
They're not.
Be
out
playing with them
here.
folk. I'm telling you. Forgive you, you won't. They not gonna stop. That's all I'm saying.
Every show.
I'm just, no, but peace and but at the same time, though, it's two sides of every coin. You're very right. You don't want to be grudgy and angry and mean, and you walking through life, you can't even be happy. That's
Right.
you definitely right.
Right.
But I'm saying I'm
So you
tired
have
of
to
these
forgive
mamas.
in order for you to get to that
But
point.
these mamas' sons get killed and stuff in the street. They're like, we gonna forgive you, officer. Like, no, we not.
For their peace of mind, not because you want them to. It's for them.
Yeah, some
For
say
yourself.
that's cowardly.
I think
America
it's a
didn't say
bold
nothing about
decision.
forgiveness when them planes went down. They said, let's go get them. So,
Yeah.
amen.
I don't even know how we got to that point, but
I'm just saying.
Brittany, I just wanted to say thank you
Yes.
for this delicious.
Oh, and where can people
food.
find you if they want some of this healthy stuff?
Yes.
Where can they find
Do
you?
you like sell it or like is
They
it?
wanna
Do you
eat-
have recipes?
they wanna
or
eat to
something that you
live.
Provide?
I do have some recipes on my Instagram page.
What's the
I post.
Instagram?
It's by yours truly.b.
By yours truly. Talk to
No,
me.
no.
By dot.
Yours truly.
Okay.
Dot B.
You gonna follow me back? You ain't one of them bougie ones, is you?
Slick.
See, that's what I'm talking about. People get lit out here, don't even follow you back. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna give you 5 days. I'm gonna give you 5. I give people 5 days.
I follow back if I know you.
We gonna see. Here you go, right here. We gonna see what she do next week. I'm gonna unfollow you on camera. I'm gonna say, look, here she is. She never hit me back. So let's just, Lord, her, you know how they do you.
Anyway, so you post recipes on your page.
I do post recipes on my page. I am working on, I guess, recipes and trying to figure out what we would have in our wellness center, which I can't give you a date of when that's happening because I have a whole lot of other things
Okay.
that is happening right now. But that's what this whole thing is about.
Okay. Have you ever thought about doing like a cookbook or anything like that?
I've been approached lately,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't given much thought to it.
Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I say keep
I would like
pushing
to
this.
incorporate some of these
Push this, push
dishes
this.
sauce
into
recipe.
my lifestyle.
We need to, yeah.
Definitely.
And we need to just push health and
Health
plant-based
and wellness.
education, especially down here. Like, I feel like it's so foreign. LA, New York is more acceptable. People are more open-minded to it. Down here, they still eating grandma food. You know what I mean?
It's a slow progression.
Yeah, so we gotta push this type of stuff. I respect this. It's discipline, which is good. it's mental discipline. It's also, like some of the benefits I noticed was waking up early and crispy. You know what I mean? Like I was waking up, like as opposed to like I woke up with the glow. You know what I mean? I was getting more looks in them streets. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
And you know what I mean? Endurance and stamina, that type of stuff. You know what I'm talking about with that for sure.
Word.
I'm just saying, it's healthy. And Dr. Sebi, I believe he had a child at 71. He was a strictly raw. Dr. Sebi was an African herbalist and a doctor. This man was having kids at 70. You potent out here. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you just, you know.
That is a little easier for men to do.
Right.
But
yeah, I'm just saying for my men out there, like, if you still
ain't got nothing to do with what he was eating. He's just able to do that.
No. You think 71-year-olds out here having kids?
Men can have.
Sperm still be working?
Yeah.
Man.
For men,
Well, there ain't no telling what that kid gonna look like. Dr. Sebi kid's healthy, strong.
Strong.
You know what I mean? You out here eating bacon, you have a kid at 71, ain't no tell. He probably gonna have all kind of.
Oh my goodness.
You know,
I did have a question.
autism.
Do you ever like cook or use like jackfruit when you, or have you ever used jackfruit?
I haven't used jackfruit yet because typically when people use jackfruit, they're cooking with it.
Yes.
So I haven't done that yet.
I've used it before, and I made tacos.
What's your take on weed?
They were really good.
That's an herb. We talking herbs
We're
here.
not talking herb. I was talking
it is
jackfruit.
plant-based.
Yeah, some people like that.
But that's not a herb,
if I
though.
could,
It is a herb, though. There's a male and a female gene.
yeah. So you a fan, or you pro, anti, or just kind of in the middle?
Add it with your food.
As I said, I'll say it again.
Uh-huh.
I am pro advocate for yourself. So whatever you need to do for you, and do it.
Do that.
Yeah.
And let me just add this, just
Here we
to be
go.
clear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not vegan. I eat how I want to feel, and depending on what I'm working on at that time. I think it is important because food it definitely serves a physical purpose, but it also serves in a mental and a spiritual side as well. So there are times when we get with our family for the holidays and we're communing among with one another, that certain spirits are evoked. So if we want to sit down and have some fried chicken and some greens and hot water cornbread, I don't think that there's an issue with that for that moment. I think the problem happens is we have taken those traditions and we try to make it about our ancestors. Well, this is how our people ate. We, the soul food, blah, blah. They ate like that on occasion. They didn't eat like that every day.
Right.
Our ancestors didn't eat like that every day.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about our more recent ancestors.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Shit,
they didn't eat like that every day.
They only had to eat what they had.
Right.
Too. I mean, you're not
So
that
would be like someone, like if you had to go to a doctor and get some medicine, and you get some medicine, you feel great or whatever, and you start to get better. And then you start to abuse that medicine. You take it every day.
The perks.
Month after month.
What happened with them perks?
Something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like you can't do it every day. It serves its purpose.
Yeah.
So I think that there are other sides to food. So don't get all dwelled down and be all dogmatic about, I'm vegan, I can't do that. Like whatever. Forget that. Like sometimes there is a time and a place for you to be able to experience things with just that DNA memory of your ancestors, and I think that that's perfectly fine as long as it's not abused. And that's like with anything in excess.
That's good. Eat how you want to live.
Beautiful.
I think that's good. Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining
Yes,
us
absolutely.
on
Thank you for the food. This is awesome.
28th and Jefferson. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, 28th and Jefferson. Follow MassCtv. Also, like, subscribe, comment on our podcast. We can be found on all platforms. We would love your feedback on our podcast. Also provide questions if you have them for our think tank. And I think that's it.
You are better
That's a wrap, guys.
I don't live here anymore. Just a vacancy Love don't live here anymore.
Yo, so y'all wanna see me act loco? No, it ain't no love around here, nigga, no fro. Taking trips to the go in my photo. Low key with it, I don't play in my toy, yo. Told niggas I don't care what a broke nigga say about me. Talking cheap, but I don't say mine free. So when I say I'm on the road, boy, it ain't my sleeve. Around the globe, homie, say live beat. I know everything. I know too much, in fact, can't lift everyone. Way too much on my back. I got the world in his hands, I got a girl on my lap. Good things come to an end where you get comfortable at. I'm stuck on my post. See, when you living in the lie, you find out the right answers curse you the most. That's ironic, cause I fell for a cancer. That love ended up hurting the most. Man, I can't believe myself. I need myself to lose it all in order just to keep myself. If I lose my soul, who's gonna need my help? If all heart and symbols love, I can't believe myself. But check, I don't rest cause I need myself to run the game. But in order, I need cleats myself. Standing on my own feet myself. In order for this to grow, well, I got the plan to see myself. Well, I know where I'm supposed to be at. Working this 9 to 5 gig is holding me back. I'm working at a place where I don't wanna be at. If I get fired, it don't matter, I don't wanna be back. Like, honestly, I really don't wanna go. Ain't this a bitch like 2S chromosomes? Mentally, I feel like I'm going wrong. All love is lost, there's no gain, I'm going home. I'm gone. Yeah, you know that I'm gone. No love around here no more. There's no love around here no more. I'm gone. No